Hello, my fully aligned family. How are you? I hope you're doing excellent. I have a new video today on manifesting or manifestation or bringing things from the spiritual realm into the physical realm and bringing heaven to earth, whatever you want to call it, or bringing our desires with God's desires to fruition and fulfillment here on earth. So, where do I start? I didn't write it, so I'm just gonna flow. I'm gonna get in that energy of flow. So with me, take 3 deep breaths so we get everything that I have because I'm cracking this code. I've cracked the code of manifestation and I'm so excited about it. I really let's take 3 breaths. Okay, so manifestation. We all want things in our life. We want circumstances, objects, relationships, money, spiritual encounters. We want so many things, but why do you want that? Why do you want something else that you don't have right now? It is because you think and you believe you will feel better, greater, happier in the having of it. So that's why we want something new, something different. We want something because we believe it's going to make us feel better. So that's the main reason. It all boils down to that. Why do you want more money? Why do you want a house? Why do you want a new or a better relationship? Or what? Why do you want things to change? Because you believe you're gonna feel better in the having of that, or the manifesting, or the creating of that new thing. And like I've told in previous videos, I'm not gonna go into detail with this, but we are creators of life, like God. God created us in His image and likeness, or her image and likeness. God is feminine and masculine at the same time. God created us to be creators here on earth, to take dominion in the good sense, to create, to bring heavenly things into this material, physical realm. So, how do we do that? And yeah, like why do people seems to be struggling every day to work from matter to matter, for go to work eight to nine to 8 to 5, or go work all these years so in a bunch of years you can pay your house down, or do all these things. You have to, society has us focused only in the physical realm. You have to do to get, is the law of Newtonian physics, law of cause and effect. If you don't go to work, you don't get the money. If you don't do this, you don't get that. If you don't, no, you don't. So the law of cause and effect. But we and science, uh, and this is ancient secrets. You know, they're in the Bible. They're in different history, not history books, like mystical books. We know that there is a greater law than that of Newtonian physics. Is the quantum law? Is the law of love? Is the law of life? So that means you can go into the quantum realm, the quantum world, and there's possibilities. And you can look this up on Google. Imagine this: you go into all these possibilities that you can pick, and you can pick that possibility and bring into your present. And that possibility is not linear. It's, you can create out of the realm of every single possibility. You can create your own reality as you go through life, and you feel a new desire for something to change. You believe it, you connect with it, and you don't have to work your whole life to get a house or to get a car or to get a relationship. It might take a little bit of time to align with it, but once you align with it, it will come. Okay, and you don't have to wait forever. You can go into the quantum realm, into the heavens, and bring it onto earth. So how do we do that? Okay, how do we do that? Well, I've talked about meditation before, um, but like I told you, meditation is not to make something happen, because then that defeats the purpose of meditation, which is to let go of the worries and care of the world, to align yourself, to feel who you are within, that you are one with God, God resides within you, so you're part of God and you're a God as well. And this might be too much for some of you, but that's okay. You don't have to believe everything I'm saying. Just meditation is to align with the pure love that resides inside of you. Is to let go of resistance of why is it not the money not coming? Why are the bills piling up? Let go of all the stresses and feel who you are and sit in that. And then from there, walk in your day. Align with who you are, align with your God frequency, and from there create your life. So nobody's doing that because nobody really taught us this, or it sounds spooky with the consciousness of Earth at this time, with the way people think things should be done. So we don't really think about that. And anyways, meditation, I've made a video about that. You can go check it out. But yeah, meditation is to lower the volume of the resistance thoughts and feel the flow of heaven and earth, to feel who you are, to become one with the breath, one with the spirit, and to just feel alive, to feel the flow of life. So that's how I start my everyday, is just letting go of, the mindsets that we pick up and begin the day afresh. Every day is a new day. This is a new day. Let's rejoice. And there's a psalm about that. Anyways, so that's one way. But how do you maintain a state to manifest? How do you maintain that state of awesomeness to manifest that? So anyways, in the law of Newtonian physics, it's like, okay, you have to do all these to buy the house, and then you can feel good. The law of cause and effect. We are causing an effect by recognizing who we are, that we are divine, that God loves us, Jesus loves us, if you believe in Jesus, and we are one with them. So we are causing an effect from sitting in who we are. We're not trying to produce something. We're beginning to believe in who we are, and then things happen. And how do we do that? The simplest way, I don't want this video to be super long, is to go to the end, go to your desire fulfilled, and bring it to the present. So here's the thing, we become too specific and we say, well, I want this, and that, and why is it not happening? And we get too specific, and that gets kind of cringy, and our unbelief gets in the way, and things can't happen because there's unbelief in us. Because imagine, can God, the all-powerful God, have doubt? No, God doesn't doubt. In the outside of space and time, in all that is, God doesn't doubt. We're in this material world, and we're used to seeing things and be dictated by our five senses. So we don't see something manifested, we don't hear, we can't taste it or touch it, so we think it's not there. But what if we begin to believe that, like God, our desires exist with God in heavens, in the ethers, in the unseen, in the quantum realm, and we're able to access them when we fully align with them. How do we align with them? With the most powerful thing we have inside of us, the energy of God. The energy in motion, the emotions. So emotions are the energy in motion. If you want to flow towards something, just align with your frequency with it, and that way you can connect, and you don't have to go do all this stuff. It can come to you. So this is another example that might be more helpful. If you have a radio station, there's all kinds of radio frequencies going right now in this room through me, these video frequencies, there's YouTube channels, there's satellites, there's so many things going through us, but we can't see them. We can't feel them, every single one of them. So, but if you have a radio receiver or a TV that you can tune to the channel, the right channel will pick up that frequency that is in the ethers, in the quantum realm, will pick it up and will show you and display a wonderful picture, will display something, whatever you want to watch or listen to. So many times, the other day I didn't know I had a Christmas radio station on my radio that was only playing Christmas. So I'm like, I'm just gonna see Christmas songs. I had such a blast driving with Christmas music on the whole time, 24/7. It was so exciting. I didn't know I had a Christmas radio station. How many things we know we don't know that we have access to, and they're right there for us to be discovered, for us to be tuned on. So that way, the way I tune into the radio and the right station, I was that Christmas music was playing before I found it, before I figured it out. But because I was tuned to it, I received it, and I was able to bam connect with it. I had a blast because I love Christmas. So the same thing is with our lives. Once we fully connect with the emotion, then there's no way whatever you want cannot come to you. There's no way, because you're attuned, your radio frequency. The problem is that we doubt it a lot, so we believe it and we put it on, we change it, we put it on, we change it, we put it on, we change it. But think about these, and this has helped me so much. Remember these words: you're not looking for the thing, you're reaching for the emotion. Because in the end, why do you want the thing? Because you want to feel better. Why do you want more money? Well, I want more freedom. I want happiness. I want to feel like I'm alive. I want to feel like I can make my own choices. So then if that's what you want, focus on that. Don't focus on the money, because we have so many mindsets and things, and we think, well, I make like $14 an hour, or I make this much, so, and we start to plan, and our mind gets in the way, and literally, you cannot. I believe in spiritual helpers and angels. They're about, they're coming, but we tune the radio back to, okay, I'd rather stay with what I know, which is working all day long and stressing myself out. Okay, let me put that. Oh, it feels so good to be free. But I don't see it. No, this is such a mismatch. I'm just gonna put it back to the other radio station. We do that to ourselves all the time, and that's okay. Don't be mad at yourself. We are all learning. That's why we came here to Earth. We're all learning here, so there's nothing wrong with that. But are you tired? Are you kind of like, okay, I'm ready to manifest some things. I'm ready to align with the energy that changes and that connects the worlds, that flows the worlds into existence. I'm ready for that. So, well, how do you do it? Focus on those emotions. So, Neville Goddard is a great guy that speaks on manifestation. He says, go to the end. So I think he wanted to go to Bahamas. It was a place he wanted to go to for the next couple days, months, maybe even weeks. I don't know. He lived like he was in Bahamas. He lived in the end. He had no resources. He had no idea how to get to the Bahamas. He just lived in the end. He was walking every day, imagining his sands were on his feet. He was feeling the sun of Bahamas. He told himself he was aligning his whole body, his whole system of belief into I am in Bahamas. So there's no way the Bahamas cannot happen. So then it ended up happening. And we do that all the time. But anyways, I'm not going to go there. I can say this better. We can do the same thing. We can do it. We've been doing it for repeating patterns. But once we learn that we can attract the greatest things in our life, we're going to do that. So how do we manifest? Go to the end. Go to the emotions. Can you feel the freedom of life? You need the money to feel freedom. You can feel freedom right now. There's so much air to breathe. Wow, look at the birds, how free they are. Can you feel like you're one with them? And look at the trees, how everything blooms. Look at the abundance of life. And can you roll down your window and stick your head out and feel the breeze in your face? Even if you're in jail, and you can appreciate the little things, that you can still move, that you can have your own mobility, that you can nobody can control your thoughts. You can think of something new. You are free. And once you focus on everything that makes you feel free, and I'm not saying you can do this right away, because it takes a little bit of time, but once you keep focusing on your best feeling thought, best feeling emotion, that is your greatest manifestation. That deserves to be celebrated, because you're choosing to leave the known reality and to feel free, because you are free, because you are awesome, because you are loved. So once you go to the end and you feel the goodness of life, now you're attuning yourself to all kinds of good things showering upon you. Um, for instance, and if lottery winners want lottery winners want money, okay, want money all the time, but they're not ready, they're not attuned to the frequency. So most, and I'll dare to say 99% of the lottery winners go bankrupt right away because chance shows up, they're not ready for it, they splurge here, there, they don't have control over it, the thing has control over them, and they end up bankrupt, and some people even worse than they began with. So we don't want things to just happen to us if we're not ready for them. We want to be fully ready, so much so that we do not care if the thing doesn't show up, if the money situation doesn't improve, if the house situation, the relationship situation. We want to be so independently happy, independently flowing in our fullness, that if things don't happen, who gives a crap? Who cares? You're just free. Because if not, if you need a condition to be happy, that's the law of cause and effect. Oh, I get it, that's why I'm happy. I work this much, that's why I can enjoy my house now. No, you don't. You want to be untied from those mindsets and be free to just enjoy life, because life is awesome, because life is good, because it's just awesome. The other day, so I feel like there's a really big breakthrough for me in the way, by the way. And I've been asking for more money, and I've been wanting and all that, and that is the thing. The thing that we struggle with is the thing that helps us in the end point. Okay, I really want this, and zone in, and it helps us become who we are meant to become, to tune into freedom, into love, and all that without needing the money. So the other day, my wife just graduated this last Friday, and her friends came to visit from 3 different states, college friends, and I had a blast. I'm like, I don't care about the money this weekend. I should be bored. I should be bored. I don't care about the money. I'm just gonna enjoy. I bought my wife presents for graduation. I did not worry about money this last weekend, and I had the greatest time of my life. On Saturday, I took him to an hour away here to play with a bunch of wineries, and they can do wine tasting, and I did some wine tasting with them. Not too much because I had to drive, and we just had a blast. And then I'm like, well, who I don't need to be a millionaire to enjoy today. I don't need to have all my friends here with me to enjoy today. I can enjoy today. I can just love life. So after I had parked, and we were gonna walk for 3 hours, so I had a big glass of wine. After that, I got in the zone. I'm like, okay, girls, you do whatever you want to go do. I'm just gonna enjoy. We walk downtown, and there's a bunch of Christmas stores selling Christmas stuff. I was enjoying life. I was going into the stores, talking to random strangers. Oh, look, the hat looks awesome on you, sir. Oh, and I was just talking to different people, like connections, beautifully. It was like I playing the accordion. I think it's called like that. In downtown, the street, nobody was paying attention to him. I just put a tip, like,